Hi everyone, this is an English paper for class 6, obviously IEO, or for SOF English you can use it. You can also use it for your school English exam. Practice this, send me the answers in chat. I will check and let you all know whether it is correct or not. This is a question given. The lone shark tried to dash his data with his threats. The options are intern, interrogate, intimate, intimidate. The ship sank and remained dash at the bottom of the ocean. Options are anchored, submerged, capitulated, and suspended. Number 3 is after working for a week, my project was beginning to take dash or the blank. Its aim, direction, form, shape. These are the options given. Now the next question, I will be moving on to the next question. We have it here. Okay, the next question is Nischal continued to sleep soundly, dash to the sound to the noise around him. The options are heedless, regardless, oblivious, mindful. Number 5, the doctor whose negligence had caused 4 patients to die was sued for maltreatment, malfunction, malpractice, maladministration. Number 6, the drain behind the restaurant is dashed with cockroaches and rats. It will be options are infected, polluted, infested, contaminated. The lifeguard managed to rescue the boy from the pool and blank him. Rehabilitate, these are the options. Resuscitate, recuperate, and restore. Number 8, the death row convicts appeal for blank to the president was rejected. Mercy, justice, condolence, and clemency. These are the options given. It was so dark in the cinema that they had to work with difficulty down the dash to their seats. It will be options are cell, corridor, alley, and passage. Number 10, Bill Gates, the founder of Microsoft Corporation, has reached the dash of success as he has attained both wealth and fame. Options are nadir, pioneer, pillar, pinnacle. Question number 11. The question is the press and the media were present in great numbers to provide full blank of the historic event. Options are number A, rhetoric, number B, coverage, number C, recordings, and number D, preview. Number 12, Kamal is not dashed to be a saucer player as his reflexes are not agile enough. Number A, cut off, number B, cut in, number C, cut out, number D, cut up. The reporters tried to get the famous singer to reveal her age, but she blanked their questions. Number A declined, number B evaded, number C rejected, number D failed. Number 14, these are the options given. The options are interruption, distraction, degradation, attraction, realistic, refresh, superior, strenuous, occasionally, seldom, often, draining. What you need to do, you need to complete up this passage. Getting good results in your studies comes from developing good study habits. Before you study, look for a quiet environment with no blank. The meaning of the word is activities that take away your attention. You need to find out the word from these options given. That is interruption, distraction, degradation, attraction, realistic, refresh, superior, strenuous, occasionally, seldom, often, and draining. If you find your home too noisy for studying, try the library or community center instead. When you study, set dash feasible targets for yourself to achieve. If you feel sleepy after studying for some time, you may want to go for a short walk to pick up yourself. Blank. Studying may also be taxing on the eyes. It may be a good idea to rest your eyes now and then by looking at objects at a distance or at a greenery. Remember not to push yourself too hard. Question number 15. In the passage below, you can see the highlighted portions. Fill in the blanks with words which are closest in the meaning. You can also use words only from the table below. Mighty, trepitation, covering, coagulates, nevertheless, dominating, wrath, superior, hardens. Tremendously strong and powerful animals. Sorry. Rhinoceros have long and a reputation for savagery. However, they will only charge at their tormentor with great fury. If they are wounded, thus they are no different from other animals. People often think that the dash of the rhinoceros is like armor plating. In fact, a rifle bullet can pierce it. Its becomes tough only after the animal is dead. So you have to choose the answers from here and fill in these gaps. Okay. The next paper, is this one. You have to use the correct punctuation here. Like here, do the correct matching for punctuation in the passage below. I knew I would win even before the 100-meter race started. When I hear the starter gun, I took off like a deer pursued by hounds. The spectators cheered, spurring me on to set a new record. Then what I feared most happened. Within bracket punctuation 1. Here you need to use the punctuation. The choice of punctuation is given here. 1, 2, and 3. This one. A torn muscle in my ankle. Then the next paragraph. No. Please. No. Punctuation 2. Punctuation 2 options are given here. I cried to myself, but the gnawing pain grew. My legs weakened and I collapsed. Everything above me spun like a top. When I came to and found that my ankle was red and swollen. Punctuation 3. Here you need to use the punctuation 3. I could not help feeling sad that I had let my teacher down. So punctuation 1, you need to match with this. Whether will it be comma, exclamation mark and inverted commas. Punctuation 2, punctuation 3, semicolon. These are all the options available. Then do the correct matching for the punctuation in the passage below. Same as in question number 16, we have seen it's punctuation 1, punctuation 2, punctuation 3 are the choices. Matches are question mark and inverted commas, exclamation mark, full stop. There had been no rain for several weeks. The river became dry. Two sparrows told Baba the tortoise to move to the river over the next mountain. How am I able to travel so far? Said Baba. Punctuation 1. You can fly, but I do not have two wings. The two sparrows took pity on the tortoise and decided to take him with them. How can you do that? Within bracket punctuation 2, asked the tortoise. The sparrows whipped a net out of the twigs for him to sit in. They would carry the net while they flew. What a good idea they had within bracket punctuation 3. Baba was very touched by their kind gesture. So here you need to use the correct punctuation. Do the correct matching for the punctuation in the passage below. It's same like 16 and 17. Once upon a time, comma, there was a little princess who was good at whistling. Don't whistle. Punctuation 1, said her parents. But the child was good at it and went on whistling. Years went on and she became a woman. What? Who will marry a whistling woman? Punctuation 2, said her mother. Well, said her father, within bracket punctuation 3. I will offer half my kingdom and the princess in marriage to any man who beat her at whistling. So, what will be the punctuation 1 and punctuation 2? You need to match with this matches. Question mark and inverted commas or just inverted commas. And punctuation 3, the matches are same. Along with those, it's comma and inverted commas. Do the correct matching of the punctuation in the passage below. One day, as the woodcutter Ali was about to chop down a huge shady tree, a voice spoke. It seemed to come from the tree. Stop! Punctuation 1. You have taken the lives of many of my subjects and now you are going to take mine, the voice commanded. Ali stood back in shock. Who are you? Punctuation 2. He asked. I am the lord of the tree kingdom. You are destroying my subjects by chopping them, and soon there will be no more trees left in the forest. Punctuation 3, the voice spoke. Similarly, we have choices punctuation 1, 2, and 3. And the matches are exclamation mark, comma, and inverted commas, question mark, and inverted commas. Next is question number 20. The same thing, you have to match the punctuation. Why? Oh, why did I pay for the silly bungee jump? Mira groaned under her breath. Punctuation 1. This is more like the ending of a lifetime than an experience of a lifetime indeed. Next, punctuation 2. Shouted the instructor. Oh, that's me, thought Mira. Mira felt the sudden rush of adrenaline as she ran to the jump-off point. As she looked down, she could feel the bridge swing slightly under her. Mira bit down hard, held her breath, and leaped forward into the empty space. Okay, that's it. Punctuation 1, punctuation 2, and punctuation 3 match exclamation mark, comma and inverted commas, exclamation mark and inverted commas. So guys, what do you think? What would have happened with this girl during on the ongoing of the bungee jumping? Okay, question number 21. Fill in the blanks from the words given in the table below and complete the passage. You can use each word only once. These are the words given. Now the next one is man has learned much about camouflage dash nature. In past, the armies went to battle in bright colors. Nowadays, soldiers dash dress to blend with the forests and deserts. They may be fighting, but there is one method, dash camouflage in nature that man cannot copy. This is the extraordinary ability of some animals to change blank colors as they move from blank place. One example is the chameleon, a small lizard which can instantly change blank color to match its background. It has special cells, the upper layer of the screen. Blank cells contain pigments and colors. When the chameleon is on the trees or the grounds, the cells containing these pigments expand. Blank, the patterns on the screen change to match the pattern of its surroundings. That's it. Question number 21. Okay, I forgot to read the options. The options are however, and, are, even, from, in, it's, of, there, these, who, this, to, where. These are all the options given. Then we have question number 22. Fill in the blanks from the words given in the table below to complete the passage. You can use each word only once. For, if, of, to, by, out, but, into, from, with, after, while, unless, despite, through. Winter were always bitter and harsh in Arvind's hometown. He and his siblings had to stay away dash school because of a threatening blizzard. They attempted entertaining themselves blank some board games in their cottage on the hill. After some time, they decided to venture blank of their cottage to sculpt a snowman. In no time, the cold and chill sent Arvind's sibling scrabbling back, dashed their house. However, Arvind was obvious to the brainstorm. Blank, he was sculpturing a howling gust swept him rolling. Blank, the edge of the cliff. Fortunately, Arvind grabbed hold, dash a branch with all his might. He yelled frantically. Dash, his hoarse voice was drowned. Dash, the thrilling wind. All of a sudden, he heard some voices. A great sense of relief surged blank his numb and cold body. He knew he was safe. That's it. Did I read the options? I don't think so. So the options are for, if, of, to, by, out, but, into, from, with, after, while, unless, despite, through. That is all for this question. Then we go to the next one. Question number 23. None of the workmen dash up, so the repair work could not be carried out. Number A option is turned. Number B is turning. Number C is turn. Number D is turns. Question number 24. Whom to dash I passed the information turned out to be a spy. Number A, whose. Number B, that. Number C, who. Number D, whom. Number 25. I saw the maid some money from my mother's handbag. I saw the maid blank some money from my mother's handbag. Number A, taken. Number B, took. Number C, take. Number D, takes. Number 26. Why did you turn dash the job offer? My father asked me. Away, down, up, against. Very sorry. Number 27. This pair of spectacles dash not suit you at all. You had better use the old pair. Number A, do. Number B, does. Number C, did. Number D, had. 27 done. Now question number 28. The Xerox machine always breaks down whenever J dash it. Number A, using. Number B, use. Number C, use. Number D, uses. Number 29. Anil likes his sister and brother dash his parents at their food stall every weekend. Number A, help. Number B, helping. Number C, helps. Number D, helped. Question number 30. There is a common saying that no news blank good news. A, are, B, is, C, was, D, were. Now this is a reading comprehension. You need to read the story. Okay, I'm reading it for you all. A British millionaire is continuing his fight against the government threat to deport a Nepalese youth he now considers his own son. He is keeping a promise made to the boy's father 10 years ago. Richard Morley, aged 41, became seriously ill while climbing the Himalayas. His life was saved by a local guide who ran for 3 days across the mountain to fetch help. When he had recovered, Richard Morley searched for the guide. Basu Khatka, Basu Khatka, who suffered from a weak heart, refused any money as a reward. Instead, he asked Mr. Morley to take care of his son if he should die. Mr. Morley willingly agreed. Morley and Basu Khatka wrote to one another for several years. Then the correspondence stopped. Morley went at once to the Himalayas. There he discovered Khatka had died of a heart attack. He then set about finding his son Jairam. It took him more than a month. He was in rags and destitute, living on the floor of a restaurant. He was working as a goatherd and down a mine, recalled Richard Morley. Morley brought Jairam back to England. He gave him a fine education with a private tutor. Morley had no children of his own and his wife had died. He now wants Jairam to inhabit all his property and money. However, there is a problem. Morley had brought Jairam into Britain as a visitor. Morley said he was 18 when in fact he was only 14. Morley says he did not know the true age when the boy arrived. 5 months after his arrival, he tried to change the visitor's visa to one allowing permanent residence. This was refused. And so far, many appeals have been refused. A fresh appeal was made to the Home Secretary yesterday. I cannot understand the attitude of my government, declared Richard Morley. Jairam has cost the British people nothing, and he will cost them nothing in the future. His father saved my life, and I must keep my promise. If he is not allowed to stay in Britain, we shall leave the country forever. The attitude of the Home Office is foolish and inhuman. To me, this is clearly a bad case of racism. I have had no problems adapting to life in England, said Jairam yesterday, and I want to stay. I would now be a stranger in Nepal. Richard has looked after me like a father. I now call him my father. A Home Office spokesperson would only say when people from overseas coming to this country, there are certain rules to be obeyed. Number 31, Richard Morley agreed to look after Basu Khatka's son Jairam because Jairam was living a destitute life. Jairam was about to be deported. Number C, he owed Basu Khatka his life. Number D, he and Basu Khatka were good friends. Choose the correct answer. Let's move to question number 32. Basu Khatka thought he might die soon because option number A, it was dangerous working in a mine. Option number B, living conditions were poor in Nepal. Option number C, he often became ill on the mountains. Option number D, he had a serious medical condition. Question number 33. When Richard Morley found Jairam, the youth was impoverished. A. B. Unemployed. C. Ragged. D. Famished. Question number 34. Richard Morley thought that Jairam should be allowed to stay in Britain because number A. Jairam's father had saved his life. Number B. The country did not need to pay for Jairam's upkeep. Number C. He had to keep his promise to Jairam's father. Number D. The government has to change its callous attitude. Number 35. At the time Richard Morley brought Jairam into Britain, he A. Concealed Jairam's age. Oh my goodness, it's gone. Sorry, it was my network issue. Okay. At the time Richard Morley brought Jairam into Britain, he concealed Jairam's age, obtained a student visa for him, did not know how old Jairam was, tried to apply for permanent resident for Jairam. Now the next question is, these are the answers, so we should not see. The answers, these are the question. You need to complete it. Send me the answers in chat. We'll check it and let you all know whether you are correct or not. Till then, please subscribe my channel. Press the like button and the bell icon so that before anyone else, you all can enjoy my videos. Bye everyone.